Greetings and good evening. This is the Cope, the creator of FloatingGoatee.com, here to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. It has been a 6-year-long hiatus since the last Christmas documentary. Why, you may ask? Well, a little over 5 years ago, I moved out on my own into an apartment and my parents into another house. The ability to do the big, elaborate outdoor collaborative displays, just not possible anymore in this new era. With all that being said, why break the silence now? Well, I've kind of adopted a tradition and tribute to my grandpa each year when I put out my Christmas decorations, and that is with the Christmas train. He used to have his little electronic train sets running around his living room with town scenes under his tree, on his desk, another little bitty train. And I kind of picked up on that passion that he had for that and wanted to make it part of my traditions going forward. So how did I do that? Well, a few years ago I acquired something that is very much in my line of interest when it comes to trains and fun things. I don't know why it didn't exist when I was a kid, but I love that it's here now. I've got my very perilous and dangerous looking track winding all across my living room and under my tree in my limited space in my apartment. And I hope you will join us on this journey as we take a look at my little town scene and train in this Christmas season. thank you for joining us in this 2015 Christmas documentary. We hope you enjoyed the two trains' perilous journey across the living room floor, navigating between furniture and underneath the Christmas tree. As always, I'd like to sign off kind of with a message of explanation as to why Christmas is such a special time of year for me. It's always a time of new beginnings and new hope. When we see what God did for us 2,000 years ago, sending His Son, Jesus, to be born here, to live amongst us and teach us and show us a new understanding of how to live and walk with God. Ultimately, it's not possible if not for His sacrifice on the cross, dying so that our sins may be forgiven, so that we can find redemption in God's eyes. Without it, Christmas wouldn't be a time of new hope and new beginnings. All the festivities, the Christmas trees, and everything else pale in comparison to me than the new hope God brings us each and every year as a reminder of the time He sent His Son to earth. As always, we just thank you again for being with us in this Christmas season and hope you have a wonderful Christmas and most joyous New Year. God bless.
And as always, we wanted you to remember, the Force will be with you, and we hope you have a Merry Christmas.